Welcome to Channel Dreadmoor. Now, let's get to the show.
Welcome to Channel Dreadmoor. This is your Dungeon Master Dreadmoor, and today we're talking about the D&D Beyond Subscription Plan. I'm not sure if any of you are aware of it yet, but they are basically making D&D players kind of sign up for what looks like an annually, semi-annually, or a monthly plan. I'm going to basically go over all the plans with you, find out whether or not this is worth it. I'm going to subscribe to the Master tier, show you what you get, and let you know whether or not this plan or this process and product is even worth you signing up for. So let's begin. First off, if you go to the D&D Beyond and you go ahead and subscribe or sign up, I should say, they'll give you an option for choose your plan. These are your two plans. They do have a 30-day free trial plan as well. So if you're looking to just kind of check it out, they do have that free trial option for you, but you will have limited access to what's available. And I'll go over that in a minute when we scroll down to show you what the comparison is between the plans. So these are your plans. You have the Hero tier and the Master tier. Obviously, they're going to write best value next to the Master tier. They want you to sign up for the most expensive plan they have. So it says $217 USD a month. That's if you sign up for the annually. You'll see that it breaks down for you by annually, sub-annually, and then monthly. So I'll go over those price differences here in a minute. But what's included with the Hero plan here is the subscriber content library, create unlimited characters, get 1 week early access to new books, access to shared community homebrew. What's the difference on the Hero side? Well, they have the extra. This is what they add extra to what you get over here from the Hero is share purchase content with friends, 2 weeks of early access to new books, use homebrew monsters on map VTT, upload custom maps with maps VTT. All right, so we're going to go down, show you what's going on here. It says subscription features, take your game beyond. D&D Beyond's tools let you play however you want, wherever you want. Check out what you get with your subscription. So we come down here and they basically say there's hundreds of game components, weekly encounters, 150 aesthetic perks. And we'll kind of go over some of those here. And then they have more subscriber benefits, which is unlock your adventure, which is content sharing and early access. The maps part, they're giving you what's in the maps, upload your own maps here, and then they also give you the option to add custom monsters if you want. As you can see here, somebody put a Bigfoot together. So these are some of the things you can do. So like I told you before, they will bill you either annually, semi-annually, or monthly. Now you can see the price differences here, obviously. So if I'm going to go monthly, I'm obviously going to pay more than I would if I broke down into these other two payment plans. So to start off, if you're just going to do a monthly subscription, your Hero tier would be $3 a month, $2.99. And your Master tier would be $6 for $5.99 a month. We drop that down to semi-annually. We're dropping it down basically 49 cents. And again, this one will drop down a full $1 if you're going to go Master tier on the semi-annually. If you decide to pay an annual fee, that drops down from $2.99 to $2.17, and then you get basically like almost $1.50 off. It's not $1.50, but close to it, off from what your original Master tier would be to your annual fee here, which is $4.58 a month. Once they break it down, they will charge you an annual fee, which is basically take this and times it by 12. Same thing here, take $2.17 times it by 12. Which is funny, they don't actually give you the price here. I think you're going to have to pretty much go ahead and hit the purchase button to find that out, which we will do, and I will show you how that works. So what do we get here? Here's your breakdowns, your free 30-day trial, your Hero tier, and your Master tier. So you obviously ain't getting any subscriber content in the library with the free, but I'm going to kind of just scroll down. I'm not going to break all these down. You can I'll go slow for enough for you to kind of see what you get, what you don't get. Obviously, you can just go to this page as well and take a look. But we're going to sign up today and see what comes with the package. So here's some of the options that you get with the benefits here. A lot of X marks and a lot of limited choices here with character builds. The early access here, you're going to get 2 weeks prior with the master tier. That's what we're going to sign up for. And then down here with the maps, you see you got a lot of checks here with the free. So there are a lot of things you can do with the free if you want to check it out. But you do, like I said, obviously with the master tier, all the check marks are there. So that with the master, you'd be able to upload your custom maps and then use homebrew monsters that people are creating. That option is not available with the hero tier. So even with the free tier, you're getting basically everything you would get with the hero tier here in the map section. So it would be beneficial if you are looking to do map stuff. You probably want to go master tier. Before we sign up, I'm going to go over a couple things here. There's some questions. Maybe you have these same questions. How does the 30-day free trial work? You have access to all features of your choice. Trial tier for 30 days. After that, you will be charged unless you cancel your subscription before the trial period ends. You can switch tiers during your free trial at any time. Please note that you cannot sign up for a free trial through the mobile app. Okay. Next up, what is D&D Beyond Drops? D&D Beyond Drops is a growing content library that includes DM tools and player options. Ready to play at any time. Learn more about D&D Beyond Drops here. So we're not going to click that right now. We'll find out about that later. Are there any books included with this subscription? Books are not included with any subscription level, and they must be purchased through the D&D Beyond Marketplace to access the digital features. However, the D&D Beyond Drop subscription library is full of player options and ready-to-use game content. The D&D Beyond basic rules are available to all players. So basically, if you want the books, Player's Handbook, Monster Manual, a DM's Guide, Artificer, stuff like that, you're going to have to purchase it. Doesn't come included with this subscription. This is basically like sub purchasing power that you get, basically other tools you can use for your campaign if you're a DM, or if you're a player and you want to improve some of your things. I think they're giving this you an option for you. How does content sharing work? Master tier subscriptions are able to share their content that they have purchased from the marketplace with up to 12 people across 5 campaigns. Once you've created a campaign on the campaign page, open it and select Enable Content Sharing. Any Master Tier subscriber with the campaign can choose to share content. Like past subscriber perks, drops are not eligible for content sharing. So obviously, when they drop something new, they're not going to allow you to share that to somebody else. You know why? Because they want that person to come in and also purchase the drops. They don't want you to be able to just hand it out to people and then they're going to get less subscribers. You got to think, this is a business. They want to make money. So what are they going to do? They're going to limit you on how much you can actually share because they want more subscribers monthly, semi-annually, and annually to sign up for this. So again, remember, this is a business. They're into the business to make money. And one thing we know about D&D and Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro is that they care less about the player and more about the profits. Remember that. How do I manage to cancel my subscription? You can manage your subscription, cancel it, change tiers, and check your subscriber status on the subscription management. If you have further billing or subscription questions not reflected here, please visit our help desk. I'm not too worried about that. What happens to all my characters if I cancel my subscription? All right, well, what happens to them? You'll be prompted to choose 6 to keep, and the rest will be locked. They are not deleted, and you can access them again if you resubscribe. Any characters created using shared content will be unaffected, but if you remove a feature such as a fee, you will be unable to re-add it. Okay? So they want you to be feeding them money every month. Remember that. They're a business. And the last question. What happens to my subscriber perks if I cancel my subscription? All right, well, subscriber perks are received prior to May 7th, 2026 will be retained in your accounts. Drops are part of your subscription benefits and are available while your subscription is active. If you unsubscribe, you won't be able to access the Drops library unless you resubscribe. Again, remember, they're a business. They want you giving them money monthly. Just selling you a book and having you purchase the book doesn't keep money coming into their pockets on a monthly basis. So if you're going to sign up for this, remember, you're kind of feeding the beast here a little bit. And where I'm not against giving them any money at all, I really want to see what they're offering and kind of give you an idea of what they're offering as well, so that way you can decide for yourself whether or not this is worth it. So before we sign up real quick here, I'm going to show you here a little breakdown that they have here. So, a growing library of adventure tools and content ready to play anytime. Play your way, craft your story every week. Again, they want you to subscribe. Access the library tools today with a free trial. So, what do they have here? New character options, weekly encounter drops, 150 cosmetic perks, and 250 plus VTT components, which is your mapping. Weekly drop in encounter, May 14, 2026, which will be 2 days after I filmed this. As part of D&D Beyond drops, subscribers get a weekly ready-to-play encounter and quick play maps in the D&D Beyond Maps VTT. This week, subscribers have unlocked the Mummy's Lair. Are your players brave enough to delve into the mummy tomb and survive the horrors within? So, they're going to be dropping these weekly encounters to you. We'll find out whether or not these are even worth it here shortly. Alright, so around the subscriber content library, I'm going to show you this real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in it, but this is basically a breakdown of what the library contains. So we'll take a look at that real quick. So we head down here, and these are your content types. So obviously this is the background. Pack Seeker, they have feats, Fey Feat, Fey Sentinel, Infernal Packs. They have all these different feats, different spells, maps, reveals, a sticker pack, dice set, character sheet frames. So you have different options. I'll click the next. We'll click a couple of these real quick to see what's going on. Character sheet backdrops, another frame, another dice set, more backdrops, dice sets, character backdrops. What else do they have here? Red Dragon dice, Bibby's hand dice set, some more dice sets, a lot of character frames and dice sets here. It's not, I guess we're kind of new at the drops and the releases, so a lot of the stuff looks like it's a lot of character sheet backdrops as well as dice sets. So we'll go back to the one here. It's like they just started, like I said, adding the other options, which is maps, spells, feats, this type of thing, backgrounds. So we're going to head back and sign up for the subscription. All right, coming down here, you have the hero tier and the master tier. Like I said before, we are going to sign up for the master tier, and I'm going to show you how this process works now. We're a few minutes in, you've kind of got an idea of what's going on. So let's go ahead and join the master tier list. I'm going to give you the big red dragon or a player with the hero tier. We're going master tier because we are a dungeon master. Okay, choose your plans. We're going to go with the master tier here. Let's go ahead and see what that is. Okay, so here you can see your plans. They're finally giving you your pricing. All right, so I don't know if I'm really going to like this, so why would I sign up for annually now? I'm not going to. So what I'm going to do is just sign up for a monthly tier here, which would be $6. And I have a free trial right now at this point. Remember, at any point, I can change. If I like what I see, I can just immediately come into my members page and change this to semi-annually, annually before the billing period begins, which would give me the savings. Basically, you're saving 15% with the semi-annually and 23.5% with the annually. All right, so we go down here and we fill all this stuff out here. I'm going to go ahead and kind of pause that so you don't see all my information real quick, and we'll come back to where we left off as far as what's included once you make the purchase. All right, we're all complete. We just made the purchase. Your free trial is set. D&D Beyond Master monthly subscription starts today, May 16th. Your trial will finish on June 15th. You can view your order history and click it on my account. All right, well, here's what's going on. Give you my master tier information here. 2 weeks early access to core rulebooks, create unlimited characters, create unlimited encounters, add publicity sharing homebrew content, access exclusive subscriber perks every month, share unlocked content with other players, use homebrew monsters on Maps VTT, and upload custom maps with Maps VTT. All right. So I've got all my stuff here. They've given me my subscription ID. I'll block this out so you cannot see it, but whatever. This is where we're at. All right, let's see what we got. It says start your adventure. Here we go. Okay, how to play D&D. So now you're going to teach me how to play D&D. It's easier to start than ever. Gather your friends, step into stories, and make choices that lead to unforgettable moments, whether you're playing at the table or online. Personally, I can't stand online play. It's got to be at the table for me. It's really just got to be an intimate session between your friends or people that you want to play D&D with. Playing online, it just takes away that excitement that you get playing at a table. So they have an option here. Replay a character, become one of the heroes of a story you want with your friends. So here's your player, tell the story, build worlds, and shape the story for your players as the dungeon master. That's what I do. I've been doing that since 1983. I DM'd the first game me and my friends ever played, and I've pretty much been a DM for a majority of all the gaming sessions I've ever had. Now, I've played a lot, but I have way more experience as a DM than I do as a player, which, if you know anything about DMing, you actually get more experience than a player does, because you get to play all the monsters, you get to learn all the different feats they have. So there's a lot more that you get to enjoy as a DM than you do as a player. All right, find a group here. I'm not interested. How D&D Beyond helps. D&D Beyond is an official tool set for Dungeons & Dragons. It helps you learn the rules, create and keep track of your characters, and run your games so you can focus on the fun. So we've already created our account. How to become a player. Make a character, roll the dice, and level up. Create a hero. In D&D, you are the hero. You decide that drives the character and what scares them, what's willing to risk. When battle breaks out, D&D helps you manage your character, no subscription required. Okay, so they have an option here to create a character. Take the role of the storyteller. Yeah, we know. You can be a dungeon master. So here are your options here. You can start a campaign. Running your first game doesn't have to mean spending hours learning how to play it. With D&D Beyond, you can jump to fast with tools that keep the session moving and the rules handled. So you can focus on describing the world and reacting to your players' choices. So this might be just the online stuff here. I'm not sure if this is just DM information, but we'll find out. Find your group, how to get a table fast, whether you're looking for your first table or your next long-running campaign. There are more ways than ever to meet players and dungeon masters. You want to play this week? Here's how to start. Have a party, but don't know where to start. The easiest way to start playing with D&D starter set, right? D&D Discord is full of new and experienced players looking to adventure together. Sign up today. And looking for a low pressure on ramp. In-person events are happening all across the world. Get in contact with your local game store and learn more. Okay, so they have 3 different options here. Learn more about D&D, starter sets, how to build a character in 5 minutes, how to hook your friends, rollable tables for the ultimate game night. So this is it, huh? Okay, so what did I get with my stuff here? What is this? Nothing yet. I'm just confused on what I got there on that option. So where are the drops? Where do I see my drops at? Okay, here it is. D&D Beyond drops. Let's take a look here. What are we getting? Let's take a gander. We're loading up. All right, D&D Beyond drops. A growing library of adventure tools and content. Ready to play anytime. Play your way, craft your story every week. Okay, so here's the drops we have here. So I guess we can probably browse the library and see what we got here. So if we're looking for a background, let's take a look at this Pack Seeker. Okay, yeah, so they give you a breakdown here of certain backgrounds. So you have a purpose in mind. Perhaps you were seeking out knowledge or power, or maybe you were in search of hidden secrets. One way or another, your journey leads you to seek out an extraplanar entity. Once you make contact, a deal was struck, and your life changed. Okay, ability scores, Constitution, Intelligence, Charisma. That's what you can basically improve when you make your first level character. Feats, choose one planner pack feat. Skill proficiencies, Arcana and Persuasion. Tool proficiencies, equipment, you got choose A or B, book. Yeah, so you got these different options. Okay, so let's kind of look here to see what we got. Would be helpful if you had a link to the planner pack. Good point. It would be awesome if you have additional flavors of the pack feats besides the Fey and Infernal. Our packs now feats instead of invocations. No, this is just a set of feats to give small warlock flavor, and any class warlock still have the invocation still. And could technically get the Inferno or Fey pack with lessons of the olden invocation. Alright. I am probably dumb and just missing it, but what is a planner pack feat? You probably have to look it up, buddy. Alright, so there's a lot of comments here. Your journey leads you. Your journey led you. Alright. Somebody said something bad here. What is that? This is bad. Bad design. Giving mechanical and flavor of class or subclass out of a feat ruins the uniqueness of the class. This is like giving monks rage or rangers smite or paladins hunter's mark. Oh, right. They already did that. Alright, so a lot of this stuff came from May 7th. I think this came out when the drops came out. So this, you can see what you're getting here. I want to see something about. Let's go to one of these dice that's here. April Fool's dice. Let's go to that and see what's going on. So Dice of Healing. That's a cool one. Currently enabled. I got a Dice of Heroism. Fuzzy Clockwork. Treasure Hoard, Elder Flame. So can we click this one? We'll click it and see. It's like it's downloading something here. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, it's just taking time to download. Doesn't even tell me what it's doing. And currently enabled Dice of Healing. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get out of here, and do they have the map thing? Let's see if we can go to one of these maps. Is there a map? 4th edition bundle. Is that what that says? 4th edition bundle? Celebrate launch for D&D Beyond. We're making 125 quality maps for 4th edition. Who is playing 4th edition Dungeons and Dragons? Wow. Okay, let's see if there's any other maps here. I don't see any other maps. So really don't have any map drops. Okay, well, let's click it and see what it's doing here. Oh, there's no click. Oh, it must be released. Some of these aren't even released yet. Alright. We don't have no library. Where are the maps? Can I go? We've already done that. Marketplace, the community. No. It's just this. Yeah, this is just buying their books and certain things. I gotta say, this is very underwhelming for what they're offering. This must just still be like. Okay, here we go. Maps. There we go. So play D&D. Let's go to maps, VTT. Okay, looks like you don't have a campaign yet. You can start with map by creating one. Okay, let's see what the maps can do. Welcome to maps in the virtual tabletop, fully integrated with Dungeons & Dragons and D&D Beyond. Our VTT is designed to easily bring you and your friends closer together in a tactical adventure, whether you're at the same room or at the opposite sides of the world. Anyone with a free account can host a game session at maps, and because it's a browser-based, you can play on any device with an internal connection. All right, with maps, anyone can. Start playing maps with VTT, designed to be intuitive and easy to use, whether you're brand new to the game or a D&D veteran. Play with maps and monsters from your D&D Beyond library, add characters and monster tokens with ease, run combat encounters and track initiative directly in maps, dive right into the adventure with quick play maps, encounter pre-built with monsters and everything your adventure needs, roll dice directly from the maps or from a character sheet with the channel or with the shared game log. Use tools like Fog of War, overlays, pin, and more to streamline your player's experience. Give your maps custom flair with stickers, add props, terrain, furniture, and more. Master tier subscribers using maps can easily upload and scale your own maps, add your homebrew monsters to the fray, enjoy 10 gigabytes of storage to customized map uploads. Alright, Dreadmoor, yep, 51. Thank you for being a Master Tier subscriber. Okay, so there's kind of a breakdown there. Get rolling with maps. Dive right into session quick play. Okay. Add stickers. Okay, so you can add different things. Run encounters directly in maps. Okay, so these are like pre-made campaigns. Is there a way to get into the maps? How do you do map design? Let's go down a little bit more and see if it's a pre-made maps. Let's see what one looks like. What's new in maps? DDB drops our enhanced subscription benefits program for Hero Master Tier subscribers. Offers a large library of playable content for all subscribers. For DMs, it initially includes 125 maps in the new maps browser, 250 reveals, 10 new stickers, and weekly drop-in encounter quick play maps for players. We're starting with 1 new background, 5 new feats, and 5 spells. We're also adding all previous subscription perks, including 18 dice and cosmetic like portraits and backdrops. Learn more on the blog. Okay, right. Character sheets and maps. Okay. So, what is this? Start session. Okay, so this basically what these maps look like. You can upload maps, quick play maps, subscription maps. So let's go to dungeons here. Let's pick one here. Let's pick this tomb chamber to see what we got here. Okay, so what we got is this. What is this going to do? Settings. Edit image, magnify image. Okay, so what is some of this doing? Just allow me to magnify it. Is that what it is? Okay. Alright, well, I guess this is what it is. What is this here? Reset. Okay, great. What was this again here? There's something that was up here. Could you edit image? What does that mean? What does edit image do for you? So, crop, filter, make adjustments. What is this doing? Spinning the map. Okay. Adjustments. Okay, so you can play with the brightness. And okay. Filters. Okay, you can change the color. That's cool. I kind of dig that. Set it up, if you're like in a frozen environment or it's really dark. Kind of give you as a DM that option. Okay. Markup. So what is this? Yep. Okay. Reset. Okay. All right. Well, that's what you get. I guess if you wanted to say, hey, there's like an aura around this, or you spotted a trap here. I guess those are the options available. What does this do? It's like a highlighter. Yeah. Okay. Don't go here. So these are your options. What is this? It's a eraser. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. Well, there's what you get. I'll bring some more content to you. I'll break some of this down on the side so that way you're not kind of just sitting here fumbling through this with me, and I'll let you know. We'll probably go over making a character, seeing what that's like. I'll probably design a map and show you what that's like, and different features to this whole D&D Beyond subscription. And we'll let you know I'll let you know whether or not this is worth it. Is this something you want to subscribe to? Is this something you would use? These types of questions you may be asking yourself. So instead of you signing up and trying to be the guinea pig, let me be your guinea pig for you, and I'll let you know whether or not this is something you want to do with your time and money. All right, well, until the next video, this is your Dungeon Master Dreadmoor. I'll see you.